There was a really fantastic panel in the Keynote Theatre on FUD and the role of the media in information security, and how the media portrays and represents infosecurity and how they need to do a better job, which was really interesting listening into that from a journalist perspective. And it does seem that there is a bit of a lack of experts that are willing to actually speak out about information security. So journalists are having to go back to the same people time after time. And it was almost a cry for a fresh perspective and new voices. So that was a really interesting session. We've done quite a few video interviews on our stand with some of the best InfoSec professionals at the event, which has been great. We've had James Line, one of the researchers in the industry, Brian Honan, Raj Shamani, some of the guys from PwC talking about the cyber breaches survey. So we've had some really great insight, which we've got some good stories out of. And finally, I would say the other highlight would have to be John McAfee. We were able to do an exclusive video interview with him before his speaking session yesterday. And he was a very, very interesting guy, and we enjoyed doing that and also watching him speak on stage at the 2020 celebration. I personally think the biggest unsolved challenge that we have in the information security industry is authentication. I think authenticating yourself is either incredibly difficult and very secure, or it's easy but it just hasn't got the correct levels of security. And whether that's connecting to a mobile device or a laptop or a website or an application, authentication is really, really important, and it's the core of pretty much everything we do in our business and personal lives. So I think we need to find a solution to the authentication problem, and we need to do it in a way that's really user-friendly. So we need to make security easy for people, and I don't think we're doing that very well at the moment. 20 years ago, I was in school, and interestingly, information security was not even on my radar. In fact, when I was at school, we didn't really even use laptops or computers very much to do our exams or schoolwork. It was all still paper-based, so it wasn't even on my radar. I think in 20 years' time, it'll be a very different story in schools. I think it already is, but I think that we need to continue to evolve that. I do think there's still an education gap. And while IT is becoming more prevalent in schools, I'm not sure that the security angle is. So I'm hoping that in 20 years' time, it'll be a completely different story. I think intelligent security means different things to different people. To me, I think it means managing your risk more effectively. So actually securing the things that need to be secured, spending money on the things that need to be secured. And I think that's something that sounds really simple, but that we haven't been that good at doing as an industry. I think intelligent security is also about arming your people, so giving them the education and the awareness that they need to be part of your information security team. Everyone in your organisation should be a part of your information security team, and they can do that through better education and awareness. And actually outside of the corporate world, in personal lives, it's making sure that your friends and your family are aware of the risks and the dangers of the cyber world, and arming them with the knowledge to be able to be more secure.